Hey guys, there's been so much talk surrounding Taylor Swift's 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, and much of it has to do with the ex girlfriends of her fiance, Travis Kelce. Specifically, that all of Travis's exes have been black women, and now that Travis has popped the question to the only white gal that's ever been seen on his arm, there's been a ton of discourse about how she's now seen being the white gal to secure the ring. So, here's a teachable lesson for black women: don't date cultural appropriators. Okay, hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm Ree of Coffee and Cream Talk, here to give you your daily dose of caffeinated commentary. If you like what you're hearing here, then be sure to subscribe to my caffeinated commentary newsletter. The link is below and in the bio. And for any black women interested in how to begin their black woman, white man interracial dating journey, or just looking for a community of like-minded black women, visit coffeeandcreamtalk.com today. You can get more info. You can join a community. You can subscribe to the newsletter. Lots of things that you can do there. So the links are below and in the bio. Now, no one should be surprised that Travis Kelce, quote unquote, went back home after dating black women, namely Kayla Nicole for 5 years. And then he only dated Taylor Swift for 2 years before popping the question, right? So, black women need to understand that white male urban appropriators are doing just that. They are culturally appropriating. So, the fact that you think you're going to be treated any differently, if you do think you're going to be treated differently by a white guy who's pretending to be urban, is just silly, okay? He's simply emulating the actions and behaviors of all of his black homies. So, these are things you need to ask yourself. If you think that you're going to get a white guy who's an urban appropriator who's going to treat you differently, ask yourself about this, or ask yourself this about him. Are his homies marrying the women that they've been dating for numerous years? Are his homies faithful to those women? Are his homies deadbeat baby daddies? If his homies are doing all of those things, what makes you think that he'll behave any differently? And this is why black women who are interested in dating white men need to get with white men who are quote unquote white, just regular white, right? White men who quote unquote act white, white men who have white friends, white men who have traditional quote unquote white interest, right? Stop feeling like and falling for the okey doke that in order for you to be with a white guy, he must have some kind of swag, which is simply code for he must act black. You don't need that. But let's go over a few reasons why you think you do need that. Number one, first and foremost, you feel that the only way that you can confidently defend your choice in the black community, because no doubt if you're a black woman and you get with a white man, you will be questioned, judged, and critiqued about your choice to be with a white boy. We know that that does happen to black women, though we also know that they never do that to black males who bring home Becky's, right? And no one ever fights back on that one. Everyone just kind of accepts that Dontavius has a Becky, and that's just the way it is. But if you are Keisha and you have, a Josh, then now it's a problem, and everybody thinks they have something to say. Okay, so that's why you feel like you need, one of the reasons why you feel like it's a safe bet to go and get a cultural appropriator or an urban appropriator. So you're with number two, you're with an urban appropriator because you think it's safe. You think it's a safe bet because you're ultimately scared. One of the other reasons, you're ultimately scared that he will wake up and go back home, right? So back home means back home to Becky. Okay, so you think if you're with the white guy who acts black and then he is where he wants to be, and he won't be going anywhere anytime soon or just ever, right? Um, you can handle him breaking up with you and dating another black woman, but it'll hurt like hell if he leaves you for a white gal, right? You'll feel ultimately betrayed, okay? And why is that though? Why is it okay if he leaves you for a black woman, but a white woman that hurts too much? That's number three. That's because black women really don't think that they can compete with white gals when it comes to that. Why? Because you know that your own black males actually do prefer white women, if they get access to them. If black guys get a chance to be around white gals, get to have access to white gals, then they want white gals. And you know that as a black woman. So in your mind, there's no way that you think that a white guy would have you be his first choice. And that's why you think it's okay to go get an urban appropriator, because you think that's safer than just having a regular, quote unquote, regular Josh. So that's why you feel comfortable. All right. You believe that a regular Josh will always go back home, but if Josh's friends are Dontavius and Jamal and Lil Bobo and Chantrellion, then you think there's a better chance that he'll stay with you. And, you feel like, okay, that's okay. And like I said before, if he doesn't stay with you, then he'll stay with someone else who actually looks like you. So the question is, why do you fear Josh leaving, but almost know that without a doubt, if Dontavius has a white gal, he's never coming back home. Never, ever, 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 ever. Right? And you don't even expect it. So you're so scared of being told, see, I told you so. I told you that white boy was going to go back home. And you think you're being smart by getting a cosplaying urban appropriator white boy. But as I've said, those are the very ones who do indeed go back home. Why? Why do those go back home? Because they get tired of pretending to be something and someone that they are not. They've never been this. They were only doing it, okay, for fun, for the giggles. They're tired of not being themselves. They want to come home and relax and have a safe haven with friends and family. They want their home to be a refuge, which is what we all want, right? Um, and that's exactly what Travis has done with Taylor, okay? He's gone back home to his safe haven, to his refuge. Do you see how much he wants the life that his brother Jason has? Jason and Kylie with their 4 daughters and them just living this life that Travis sees, and he's like, oh my gosh, I want that. That's what he's going to have with Taylor. That's what he hopes to have with Taylor. You see how much he loves Travis, I'm talking about, how much he loves his mom and his dad. Like, that's what he wants. He wants that kind of life. And no one should be shocked or surprised or disappointed or sad that he's going back to what he wants. That what's going to make him happy, right? Black women have to acquire more confidence and believe in themselves and their attractiveness much more, if they want to get past this. You can attract and you can keep a quote unquote regular Josh who listens to rock music, who doesn't know the latest dances and the slang and all that, and who likes to go camping. There's nothing wrong with that. And guess what? You can rest assured that if you get with that regular Josh, he likes you for you. He's not cosplaying. He's not trying to be cool and fun and in and, be on the latest, whatever trend. He just likes you. So just understand that when black males get with white gals, for them, any white gal will do. They don't have standards. The white gal just literally has to be white and be willing to be seen with him. And simply by simply doing that, Jamal thinks he's won the game of life. His white gal is the prize. And you, as a black woman, you are supposed to feel like you lost another good brother to Becky, right? When you see Jamal out with Becky, you're supposed to be all hurt and sad and like, oh no, I lost another one. Like, come on. There's no need for that. Jamal doesn't want Becky, but here's the thing to know. Jamal does not want Becky to be a replica of you. He wants Becky to be Becky. He loves everything about Becky just as she is. And that's why he's with her, because he wants a Becky. When you get with Josh, you need to love everything about Josh as is, sis. Okay? Don't try to make him over to be a replica of Jamal. Let Josh be Josh. Just like you wouldn't want Josh to make you over to be Becky, right? You don't want him to do that to you, so don't do that to him. Save yourself your time, your effort, and heartache. Just say no to urban appropriators, all of them. And as always, choose well, choose wisely, be smart. All right. So for more race, gender, and pop culture hot takes like this one, be sure to subscribe to the Caffeinated Commentary newsletter. The links are below. The links are also in the bio. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right. Thanks. Bye.